commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes... Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Can you guys hear me now? Finally. Okay, sorry. For some reason, I was muted and I did not like it. So, we are back with Genshin Impact. I will say I have played
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
I will say I've been playing the heck out of this game. And where I was last off was, let's just say I was doing Fontaine, and I completed that story. It was just so fun. And I didn't show it because it wasn't showing my audio. So just barely right there, I was like, what's not going on? What's not working? What's going on? But now I know. So, right now we're doing a little quest. Where is it at? Oh, it's way over here. So I'm not gonna walk all that way. I'm gonna just teleport. And the reason I'm doing, I'm done with the story quest, but I'm gonna try to save up on Primo Gems so I can...
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Oh, that's part of the quest. I was like, what am I doing? What's going on?
There's somebody over...
There he is.
Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further! Watch where you're going!
What? Hu Tao.
Oh, dear customer. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Huh? Dad!
I was not expecting that.
Hey, Hu Tao! My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and, my worst nightmare.
Huh.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
You're... Ayu? Who am I?
Your name is Jiao Liang, and you live just west of Qingse Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to the right away.
Oh, I hate this cough so much.
Sorry, Hu Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Use what? What are you talking about?
There are traces of god remains in Jia Liang's system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
She's saying that, but her mouth isn't moving.
I'm sorry. What?
God remains? There's no need to worry, Director Hu. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Everyone's eyes are just so, sometimes they're cool, sometimes I'm like, what, did you get hit in the eye as a child? What happened to your eye pupils?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusual. Okay, deal.
Oh, sorry.
We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jia Liang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
I was about to say Benimaru, but no, Ochimaru from
Well,
Naruto.
time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
Back to the back room of Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and energy circulation. I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baiju's a really great doctor. He's sure. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed. No, I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight.
I'm also kind of confused when it said a trace amount of God in him.
Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father help.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Who, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
I didn't see her there in the
However,
last picture.
it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
We'll be headed out now, too.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Changchang.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
Like, his eyes look like, kind of like snake or cat eyes. Hu Tao just look like they have flower pupils.
You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like?
Magic Masters or Aru's... Let's go with Baizhu.
You must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baiju's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Okay, so this one I will be putting to YouTube because my last Genshin Impact one that I uploaded to YouTube, there's no audio at all, and I am totally sorry for that. What I was going with that episode is that I was finally able to bring Genshin back on to this. Like, it was on my phone for so long, and I played it so much until there's no more storage on my phone. Then I was like, okay, let's try to do it on the PlayStation. It did, but for some reason it logged me into a brand new account, which I was not happy about. So like, okay, let's unlink it. It would link it back into it. I'm like, what? But after like 2 years of not being able to play it or anything like that, and then after a little bit, while after another year passed, and I still couldn't play it, and I couldn't even play Honkai Star Rail at all. And that's kind of when I started.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liu's
Stop talking
tourist
drumly.
spots, I have a few references.
And a year after that, I was saying, is when I stopped playing Honkai Star Rail, and that's when I started playing it on stream, and that's when I was able to put it on on the PlayStation. So now that I have it back, I'm very glad I am able to play this and Honkai Star Rail. And there is a new game coming out soon. There's a beta version out of it, only on computer, not on PlayStation, phone, or anything, called Wuthering Waves. Not Withering, Wuthering. Like, take a E out and put a U. Wuthering Waves. I don't know what it means, but it's made by the same people as them. Basically anything Hoyo-verse I'll probably play, except the past games, like there's Honkai Impact 3 or something Tetris, is that what I'm thinking of? But no, but this game is really fun. I suggest everyone go play it. This is not a sponsorship. Like I said, it's just a fun game to play. The graphics are cool. I think it has Unreal Engine, or am I thinking of Fortnite? I don't know. But yeah, it's so good. Wait, can I enter through here? I can. And weird. There's a door there, but not climbing. Can I go behind here? Yes, I can. And yeah, no door. Okay, but what I was saying is that there's a lot of people that misjudge this game for a lot of time because of the characters you choose. It is a gacha game, saying like you can wish for a character and all that, and even some weapons or standard banner or something. But I have 3 of those. I have 3 of everything. But I'm saving my primo. How many primo gems? What's there? 1,400. Okay. I think you need about.
Osmanthus wine.
Okay. I'm tired of him talking right now. Like his actor, I like him. Same with Razors, which is Natsu from Fairy Tail, and I think some from Attack on Titan, and I think that anime with something about a toilet, and I think Fire Force. And this, I like the lightning, the voice actor of him, and that, because I'm like, Jojo, stando makakayesto. I have no idea what I just said there. I just said stand, but then anything after that, I'm sorry if that was racist or mean, I'm sorry. But there's a lot of things in this game, like, what I'm saying right now is I'm just saying what I was basically saying in the video that's muted to YouTube, where I haven't played for a while. Oh, that's not Cisco, but yeah. There's all these characters that you get in the game. When you first start off the game, you get either this character, the male version, or the female version, which you can name them either whatever you want, but in the story name it's either Aether, or the female being Lumine, or Lumine, I don't know. And I don't think there's any other gender switch characters in this game. Like, you can't switch it randomly, it's just whoever you pick, you can't choose again. But yeah. Okay, so you'll start off with Aether. You will also get, where are they? You'll get her basically after Aether, and then right after that you'll be able to get her sometime in between. So I'm just saying what the characters. Okay, thank you for that demonstration, Barbara. But you'll get her for free, but not until later on. This person isn't isn't really available anymore unless they do bring her back. I joined when she was able to. She's from, I just remembered it again. I don't know, but Aloy from that other game, but seems like she's a bit younger in this game than she is in the other game she's from. So she's not from Genshin, she's just from what is it? Gosh, okay, but she was free, but she's not anymore. I don't know when they'll release her. You'll get Lisa free, which well, she won't be in this outfit, like, you'll be able to get her outfit later on, but she comes like this, but...
Welcome to class.
Yeah, but, also get Kaya for free, which is Ice. This is his normal uniform. Noelle is just a standard banner thing. You'll be able to do 2 10 pulls, but it's basically, instead of buying for 10, you'll be buying for 8, but let's say the price of primos for summoning, it'll say like, oh, this is 20% off, summon 10 for 8 times the amount, so you get 2, and within them you'll get Noelle, and for a start of it, she is a great defense, I'll say that. But any of these characters, this is a free to play game. You can pay to win, but I don't do it really at all. Because it's kind of funnier to watch people, like, I'm not trying to be rude, just I think it's kind of funny when people try to pay and they don't get anything, and then when they watch someone else that's playing it for free get something that they can't when they buy it. Just seems...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
He says that saying a lot. I'm tired of it, but yeah, everyone has their own voice actor. Todd Robertson, Keith Silverstein, Kimberly, Sean or Scene. I think it's Sean. I don't think it's Sean McLaughlin. If it was, he'd be going down with that voice. I mean, he's really making it low, like a low voice. Like if I have his voice.
D-Luke of Mondstadt. Not interested in idle chit-chat.
Yeah. If Sean McLaughlin was doing that, then his Irish accent would be very down, but... And those who don't know about summoning from a banner, there's always a system called the pity system. For how many times you don't get a 5-star or legendary character or weapon, the pity will keep going up, and the more pity will go up, the better chance you'll have of getting like a 5-star or really good thing. But people say that there's a second pity system where the pity system of that will also give you either a good 5-star or a bad 5-star. Say like the ones I'm about to show you are ones you can get that 5-star, but people don't try to get them anymore because they're so common when you try summon them. D-Luke, for instance, I tried to get him once and I could not get him. I finally got him and I was like, this is the only time. If I get him again, cool. Ningguang, you'll be able to get her sometimes. I was able to get her one of my first summons, and she was really good, I'll say. Basically, she is basically a ranged, I was going to say ranged unit, but ranged character. Everyone hates, but she's a zombie, I'll say that. But, basically, you'll be, like, when the game first started, it was always Chi-Chi. That was, no matter what banner you would pick, if you were like, oh, a 5-star, it would always be Chi-Chi. Where is she? Or Mona. And when time went on, it went to Kaching, but not as rare. Well, not as much. But, who else was it? Oh yeah, wait, she's a free character too. She'll, as soon as you enter the Sumeru biome, you'll get her for free. Well, that'll take a while. You could just walk there and do it, but maybe you have to do it entire ways to there. You get her for free during, not until later on, but it's like a free event you can just do and, like, do the first 3 floors of this dungeon, and then you'll get her for free. I don't know, did I get her for free? I don't think I got Candace for free, but yeah, there's all this cool stuff in the game. I'm gonna get back to the quest, but there are a lot of things, like, I know I'm going on and off about this, but I'm just making sure a lot of people understand. So, obviously there's elemental reactions between earth, lightning, nature, fire, wind, but just sometimes it triggers people when you don't use the proper name for the elements. Like, obviously Earth isn't Earth, it's Geo. Electricity is Electro. What was nature? Oh, Dendro. I'm not sure why I did that. Fire was, what was fire? Pyro. Ice, cryo. Water, hydro. Is that everything? No, air is Anemo, which I'm like, if you have to do something, make earth Terra type, make water Aqua type, and make wind Ventus type. If you know what I'm meaning, then cool. But it took me a while to notice that Ventus meant air in another, well, means air. Aqua meant water, that was easy, and Terra. Took me a while until I watched Teen Titans, and then the character Terra could control Earth. I'm like, is that what it's supposed to mean? Cool. I don't think Vanitas means fire. That's what people keep saying, but let's get back to this, though. I rattled
While
on a
I'm
bit.
idling time, I admire the scenery, the spectacled, snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces.
Guilty as charged. Oh, and also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Jia Liang had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
I might have played during that part, but that update was so long ago, I can't remember, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Well, maybe 2. No, it was a while back.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up. So our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death.
What was that noise?
These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle.
Wow, fancy
Sorry, didn't mean
that.
to skip that.
According to my grandpa,
I was trying to just get the.
he and my
I'm trying to get the
great-uncle
sex
once went
bubble
traveling
all the way
together
out.
when they were young. They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine.
Probably done.
Why did it drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
Don't do what they did. If you're gonna change your degree from something, and then suddenly go to something else, make sure you gone to college for that, or at least know about it.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. According to my
Sorry if my
grandpa,
voice
the
is
pharmacist they
letting
met
out, like,
had a very ominous
wheezy,
aura
sorry.
about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baiju is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know about Baiju is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say.
Obsessed with immortality. He is a Orochimaru. Wasn't he obsessed with immortality, Naruto? Or am I thinking of someone else? Maybe someone else.
Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
Okay.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baiju himself about tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. So I have to wait till next morning. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go to archive. Now, the reason I'm going here is to show you how many types of weapons that are in the game, so you won't feel like you're gonna be bored in this game if you do play it. Yeah, there's 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and this